Welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show, hour number 2, Tuesday edition. I haven't said that yet, but I'm pretty sure it is Tuesday. And joining us right now, again, I'm happy to say, is our friend Ellis Henican, Newsday columnist and Fox News contributor. Hello, Ellis.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I am fine. I'm good to talk to you again. I would imagine, maybe I'm wrong, that you might be in a little bit of a quandary right now, along with many on your side of the political spectrum. I'm sure you've heard this, but for the folks just tuning in, this was Bill Clinton on a website today, a website interview at Ozzy, asked about the people who are losing their health insurance, and here's cut 57.
I personally believe, even if it takes a change in the law, the president should honor the commitment the federal government made to those people and let them keep what they got.
Okay, so here you got Bill Clinton calling out Barack Obama, saying the president should keep his word and find a way for the people who lost their insurance, even though they were told they could keep it, to keep it, because now they're losing it. So do you agree with Bill Clinton, or do you agree with Barack Obama that, hey, he told everybody this was going to happen, and it's for the best because they had subpar, bad apple insurance policies?
Oh, well, that was a fairly gentle call-out, wasn't it?
No, he said even if you have to change the law, keep their insurance for them. That's what he said.
Maybe. Listen, I think it's fine to let whatever the tiny number of people who really want to keep their insurance keep it. Now, there's some mechanical problems with it, like the insurance companies who drop these substandard policies. Should we, you want to make the insurance companies write them? I mean, some of the mechanics of it are difficult, but I don't have a conceptual problem with someone who loves their insurance. By the way, I still have not yet to meet a single person who loves their insurance. I know I don't love mine, but if there is such a person, we can probably find some way to accommodate him, sure.
Well, I don't know how you would. So you agree with Bill Clinton as opposed to Barack Obama?
I think it's a trivial matter.
A trivial matter?
Yeah. Here's what I think. I think that at this point, this issue. Now, how many weeks into pretty much wall-to-wall coverage of this issue? At this point, I think you can say that the debate has kind of come down to two camps at this point, right? There are the people who want to find a way to make this program work, right, who want to fix whatever the small problems are in it and want to make it work. And then there's a group of people who want to kill it and destroy it and make sure that it doesn't work. I am firmly in the camp, Steve, of those who believe it's important doesn't work. I am firmly in the camp, Steve, of those who believe it's important. Solve whatever the tweaks are. If some person has been disadvantaged, let's try to help them. If a website isn't working right, let's try to fix it. We are smart enough in this country, and frankly, well-meaning enough. We have decent people in this country. And most Americans, I think, want people to have health care. And so let's pull together and try and do it. That's basically where I am.
Well, you see, I'm with you. But we should have done that before. No, we should have done that before an 1,800-page bill, which apparently very few people knew what was in it, including President Obama, unless he's lying, and Nancy Pelosi, who said she didn't know what was in it. We could have done that with this one sheet of paper. Pre-existing conditions go away. Portability comes. You want to keep your kids on your insurance till they're 95. Keep that. Close the donut hole. But instead, what they insisted upon was, and they knew this in 2010, almost everyone will lose their insurance. The private insurance industry will go out of business within a few years.
Oh, I hope so.
I know you do, but that's.
I hope that happens.
But don't you see your good intentions and our good intentions as Americans? If they didn't change rules and twist arms to shove this down without one bipartisan vote, we could have helped people with leaving the system as it is and getting everybody insured. Instead, it's been destroyed by Barack Obama.
But Steve, don't you know why that happened? I mean, you're right that in the end, no Republicans would support the thing. They completely refused to engage in any kind of productive and constructive ability to try and make the program the influence. They just said no. Engage in any kind of productive and constructive ability to try and make the program the influence. They just said no. Republicans, they should have engaged in a good, spirited, productive way.
They did. I just played Eric Cantor and Barack Obama from that C-SPAN televised health summit that they had.
No, they said hell no.
Well, they said hell no because they were in the minority in both houses, in the House and the Senate. They didn't have any input.
And you know how I know that? Because the day after the man was elected, the top Republican in the United States Senate said that our number one job is to make sure this guy doesn't get reelected and to oppose everything.
All right, let me ask you, Ellis, do you think that as Debbie Wasserman Schultz thinks, that the Democrats will run on Obamacare in 2014 and gain seats, or is she in some kind of fantasy world?
I think you don't know yet. I mean, it may be that she's wrong, that the thing continues. I mean, at present, it's a political negative for the president. I mean, it may be that she's wrong, that the thing continues. I mean, at present, it's a political negative for the president. I mean, but it's politically been very tough. He's shouldering a burden in order to do it. Whether that continues to be, but it's politically been very tough. He's shouldering a burden in order to do it. Whether that continues to be, how can you know?
Well, it's less than a year actually. If it's the 2014 election.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. For the 14 election is.
I know it seems like the summertime, Ellis, but it's freezing out there today.
Honestly, it seems like about a week and a half away.
Right. All right. So what about this? Does this bother you that Kathleen Sebelius sat there and said that, yes, a convicted felon. Does this bother you that Kathleen Sebelius sat there and said that, yes, a convicted felon? There's no criminal background checks for these people. Does that bother you?
You know what I think? I think that all gathering of data has risk in it. I think that people could argue against Social Security because that's a Social Security number, and some way.
No. But why? What reason would you give me?
Excuses. Those are just excuses. They really are.
Excuses. But why would you not run a criminal background check on the people that are hired to get this information?
Okay, so I'll make you a deal.
No, you don't think that? I'm just asking. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
I am fine with criminal background checks of vendors, but let's make a deal.
Yeah.
I will be open to, and those on my show will be open to, making these little tweaks. Okay, we needed more of a background check in such a case. And then you come around and you embrace the basic plan that we're giving an opportunity for people who cannot otherwise afford to buy health insurance in the private market. We're thereby ensuring tens of millions of more.
I don't know that that's true, Ellis, because what people are finding out, but Ellis, what people are finding out is they're learning a new word, deductible. These people who are lost their insurance and now going on the site are seeing that their premiums have increased, but the deductible has more than doubled. So you could have the government pay for you. If you're entitled to subsidies, they'll buy your insurance. But you have to pay out of pocket the first $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
I have to do that now. I mean, that's what the private market is.
But the people who are being led to believe that for the cost of a cell phone bill, they could get insurance. Yeah, they could get it, but they can't use it. They'd have to pay for it.
So I think, you know what I'm hearing in your argument, which you make very passionately, as always, and I admire that. What I hear in your
Thank you,
argument,
Ellis. I appreciate
you and I are going to end up together for single payer, I think, by the time we're all done.
No, I'm not.
We're going to Medicare. Steve Malzberg is going to say Medicare for everyone. I think that's going to be great. I look forward to that day.
You know what? I don't know that that's going to happen. I really don't. But
it's going to be great. Coalitions are being built as we speak.
I got a question for you. How the heck did the Jets beat the Saints the other day?
I know, that was a fluke. Huh?
I mean, you're a big New Orleans guy.
I am. We stomped the Cowboys on Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
I felt a little better about it.
Well, the Cowboys are in big trouble. Hey, listen, great. I'm glad you came back. I look forward to the next time, Ellis. Take care. Ellis Henican, ladies and gentlemen, Newsday columnist, Fox News contributor here on the Steve Malzberg Show. We go back so far. We used to be on Fox News together. He is a paid contributor, which again is my point to Fox News. Me as a guest, not paid. Him as a paid contributor who's to the left. And they do that all the time. But and we've done many shows together, had many who's to the left. And they do that all the time. But and we've done many shows together, had many. I think this is an unmitigated. This is such a disaster, unprecedented proportions, and the Democrats are going to get slaughtered, figuratively speaking, and lose so many seats and lose the Senate in 2014. Unless the Republicans royally screw this up between now and then. And by the way, they're capable on the Steve Malzberg Show, Newsmax TV and radio.